Hello YouTube and welcome to Synthetic Oil Info. My name is Tom Brown and in this video we're going to talk about AMSOIL's gasoline stabilizer. Shot of the bottle there. As it says there on the bottle, fights fuel deterioration. Basically what gasoline stabilizer does is you add it to your gasoline before you're going to put away your equipment into storage or before you're going to put fuel into storage. And just remember, gasoline is not blended for long-term storage. None of it is. So you have to do something to it to preserve it, to prevent the breakdown of that gasoline. And that's what this product from AMSOIL does, is you add it to your gasoline, and the treatment ratio is 1 ounce to each 2.5 gallons of fuel. So however much fuel you're going to store, you add that much fuel stabilizer to it, and it will extend the life of that fuel before it starts breaking down and causing varnish and gum in the fuel system, and in your storage tanks as well. Now there is one issue with all of this, and that is fuel that is blended with ethanol still has some unique problems that even fuel stabilizer like this won't completely address. Because the fuel stabilizer, like this fuel stabilizer from AMSOIL, will go in and it will protect the gasoline component of that blended fuel from deteriorating for a very long time. I've seen it work for as long as a year. However, the ethanol portion of that blended fuel will not last that long, and it will go bad even if it's been treated as soon as 90 days I've seen before. So be careful with that. If you're going to put fuel into storage, I highly recommend, or if you're going to put any equipment into storage that you're going to leave fuel in, I highly recommend that you put fuel in there that is not blended with ethanol. Treat it with a gasoline stabilizer like this product from AMSOIL, but if at all possible, do not put ethanol fuel into storage, because that stuff will go bad and it creates a a nasty mess to clean up. In many cases, it's cheaper to replace the carburetor on some of these small engines than it is to try to get them cleaned out, because the labor to do so is just so expensive anymore. But if you're going to put a boat away, or a lawnmower, or anything else, chainsaws, this works in 2-cycle and 4-cycle. Go ahead, go find you some pure gasoline. Treat it with this gasoline stabilizer from AMSOIL. Mix it up real well. Fill up the fuel system on that piece of equipment. That way there's no room left in the fuel tank for air to get in, because if air can get in, it can cause oxidation, and air also brings moisture with it, and you don't want either one of those in your fuel system. But once you get it, fill that fuel system up, and then run the equipment for about 5 or 10 minutes with the treated fuel in the fuel tank. That way you know you're getting that treated fuel all the way down into the carburetor and into the engine, so that there's no untreated fuel left in that equipment. Then shut it off, fill it back up again, make sure it's completely full, and then put it into storage. There's, the other option you always have is you can completely drain your fuel system and get all of the fuel out of it. But the bad part of that is that it allows all of your fuel system gaskets and O-rings and seals to dry out. Those components are designed to live in a gasoline environment, and that's what really keeps them pliable and keeps them healthy. And so if you allow them to dry out completely, you may have to replace them more often. So you're better off putting in pure gasoline, treat it with a fuel stabilizer, run it all the way through there for 5 or 10 minutes, fill it back up with treated fuel, and put it away. You can do this on cars, boats. sure there was no other warnings on the back here. Yeah, ideal for 2- and 4-cycle engines, snowmobiles, boats, ATVs, and basically anything that has got a 2- or 4-cycle engine. It's also good for diesel fuel because diesel fuel has its own challenges with storage. It can start to grow an interesting biological project if you don't treat that diesel fuel. So this helps prevent that as well. And this is low sulfur compliant with the new ultra low sulfur diesel fuel federal mandates. So again, treat 1 ounce for every 2.5 ounces of fuel, and put that in your equipment and in your fuel tanks before you put it into storage, and you will be much happier next year, next season, when you get ready to use that equipment and it fires right up, and you don't have that problem of decayed fuel in there that has gone bad, and now you have a real mess on your hands. So order it off our website at MinutemanPerformance.com. That'll link you to the AMSOIL corporate website where you can place your order. If you're going to order $100 or more of AMSOIL products in a year, please consider becoming a preferred customer. It will allow you to buy AMSOIL products, including Agran fertilizer and Ultram vitamins, at the wholesale price, which is about 20% off of the retail price. And AMSOIL will ship those products straight to your door. Please check us out on Facebook and like us there at Synthetic Oil Info. And also here on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel at Synthetic Oil Info. And tell your friends and family about us. We are here to help you solve your most challenging oil, lubrication, and filtration problems. We hope you buy AMSOIL from us, but we are here to help you solve those problems even if you don't buy products from us. Post your questions below or send us an email at info@MinutemanPerformance.com. Again, our website is MinutemanPerformance.com if you want to place an order. That's it for now. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day.